Hello there, welcome to the Monday Media Coach tip. Today I want to talk about taking control of the room when you're speaking. Wherever you're speaking, whatever kind of event it is, whatever room, you need to be in control of that environment. I don't mean telling people what to do or ordering people around. I mean making sure that you feel comfortable in the room and that the room works for you. That's one of the reasons why as a speaker you need to arrive as early as possible and take a look at the room layout. Ideally, you'll have spoken to the organizer in advance to make sure the room is laid out in the way that you want it. Many speakers, for example, including me, don't like to see that central aisle down the middle of the room. It seems to sap the energy, it takes the energy out of your speech. So if you get there early and there's that central aisle and you don't want it, you can move the chairs up with the permission of the organizer. And ideally, as I say, you'll have told people in advance that's how you'd like the room laid out. Another tip, of course, is to make sure that there are the right number of chairs, and the right number, surprisingly, is slightly fewer than the number of people turning up. The reason for that is there's nothing worse than speaking to a room that's half or two-thirds empty because the organizer got so enthusiastic they put out way too many chairs. So, as an organizer, the best idea is to put out slightly fewer chairs than you think you're going to need and have some available in reserve. So all the chairs fill up just before the start of the event, and you can always bring a few more chairs in for the people who arrived a little bit late. That makes the event look busy, it makes it look packed, has a completely different feel for both the audience and the speaker. And whatever happens in the room, whether it's too hot or too cold or whatever, never refer to that. Always talk about the room as though it's exactly how it should be. It's the right number of people there, it's the right size, the stage is working for you and so on. It's about planning, it's about thinking through things in advance, and it's about making sure that the room is not a distraction. So whatever's going on in the room, you need to go with it. If the fire alarm goes off or if the lights fail or something, you just need to be able to cope with it and move on seamlessly. A lot of speakers get concerned about their environment. They find that their clicker doesn't work or the slides don't show properly. Just go with the flow. The thing is, people are there to hear your words. If the technology doesn't work or if there's something wrong with one of the bits of apparatus, the clicker or the props or whatever it is, they will understand that and they will make allowances. The important thing is that you carry on as normal. Now, some of that comes with experience. It obviously breeds confidence if you've done this sort of thing before, but it's really about just making sure that you're there to serve the purpose of the audience. So whatever happens, whatever it takes, whether it's dealing with something that happened suddenly, dealing with somebody who shouted something out, or most importantly, how the room is itself, it's your role to take control of that environment, take control of the room. Best of luck.